everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Shauna's world. Yay! My name is Shauna, and today I'm going to do another tutorial. Wow. So how's everybody out there doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing fine. So as you see, I've already done my eyebrows, and now I'm going to start on my concealer under the eyes. Got to get rid of them rings. So, and then of course I'm going to use my beauty blender. And this is MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer, and this is the color NC45. So I'm just gonna tap that on there. So today I decided to do a video about leveling up and not settling for less. You all know what I mean. That's right. I think women settle too much, you know. They don't really go for what they really want, and I think society has really taught women to, you know, hold back and not to be too overpowering. Of course, you know, times are changing, and today I see so many level up videos, but I don't know, I don't think it's enough. I still believe that, you know, women are timid when it comes to, you know, wanting more and just going for it, and and I don't know, I think we need to be a little bit more straightforward and, you know, ask for what we want to have, and if you want to have that, I don't know, Ferrari, okay, this is a little bit overdone, but if you want to have it, then go for it. I mean, why not? You deserve it, you know. We need to stop thinking that, you know, that we're second place. You know, we need to start seeing that, you know, we rule as women. You know, we need to, you know, stand up regardless of what age you are. You still are in that position where you can demand and ask for more. I mean, why not, you know? I don't know, I just had this, I don't know, I was thinking, I just think I think a lot of women, especially the ones of my age, you know, a lot of us did settle, you know. I mean, for me, for the longest time, I don't know, I just always thought, you know, I always took care of what other people thought, and I still do, but I don't know, I don't hold back anymore. I was really shy at one point, and, you know, didn't really come out of my shell as far as, you know, wanting more, because I just thought it, you know, I was taught that it was, you know, greedy, you know, you shouldn't want more than what you have. You know, you should be happy with what you have. And that's true. You should show a lot of gratitude, but don't settle for less. And that can apply to everything, you know, job-wise. It can apply to relationship-wise. You know, if it's not what you want, don't take it. You know, why? Why should you take it? You know, you deserve the best. You deserve more, you know, and especially, you know, what women go through and what we all have to deal with in our daily lives, you know, especially if you have children, or if you have a husband or a boyfriend, whatever it may be, or job, you know, there's pressures, you know, and if, you know, we need to feel good about, if we want to have something, that's a little bit overpricey to make us feel good, why not? It's okay, you know. Or if you're dating somebody, why not, you know, expect that this man does A, B, and C? Why? You know, why settle? You know, I'm pretty strong about that topic. I definitely believe that a lot of women settle. And what helped me to get to where I am, whereas I don't hold back anymore, reading and self-affirmation, doing the work. I'm telling you, it makes a difference when you get out there and, you do the work and then you apply it, Don't just read it and do the affirmations and then turn around and go back and be like, ooh, shh, No, be loud and proud and stand to what your needs are, what you want to have, and don't hold back. You deserve it. That's so important. You deserve it, and why not? Okay, so I'm getting a little bit carried away. I feel strongly about this topic, and I think women deserve it. Yesterday was Women's Day. Oh, I feel so awful. I did not. I totally forgot. Somebody sent me a message. Today's Women's Day, so I don't know. This is like a little bit of a dedication to women, and empowerment. We need to be uplifted, and and. Okay, so I'm going to go for now Huda Beauty, and this is the Overachiever, and this is the color Peanut Butter. Yes, don't settle for McDonald's when you can have caviar. Yes, you can have it. You just have to believe in yourself and stand to it. And just like I said, you have to know that you deserve it. You deserve the best, And, if you need help with getting to that point where, that you feel inside, because you must have the feeling that you deserve it. Nobody can want more for you if you don't want it for yourself, So, if you have to do the work so you can get to that point, so hey, I don't want to settle. I want to have this type of lifestyle, or I want to have this type of partner, and I don't want anything less. And today, a lot of people, because you're so, how can I say, because you're so, not determined, but because you know what you want to have, some people may look at it as being a little bit, stuck up or a little bit cheeky, but I don't see it that way at all. I see it as just knowing your worth and knowing what you want to have. And like I said, too many women, and perhaps men too, but I would say more so women, settle because they don't feel like they're worthy, or they feel like, oh, I'm being greedy, or because maybe they were taught that it's not right to, be too picky about what they want to have. But I think life is too short to be just running around and selling. If you don't like hamburgers, then level up, take something a little bit more, go for something better, what you really want to have. And you'll be so happy. You'll feel so proud about yourself, and people will see it, but it starts with you. You have to ask, and you have to, expect it. That's very important. Because not only ask, but you have to expect it. And once again, you have to know your worth, and you are worth it. You're very much so worth it. Really, you are the diamonds of this world. And unfortunately, it's, yeah, we're so often, women are so timid, and so I don't want to, I feel like, no. If you want it, take it. If you want to have it and you expect it, and you feel like you deserve it, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad. It's an amazing feeling when you know your worth. And it also starts, it starts with you. you have to do the work, and you have to also treat yourself that way as well. You can't expect somebody else to help you to level up, or to expect more, or not settle for less. You have to want it for yourself, and that starts with, you know, what you normally used to having or doing. You know, if you normally, how can I explain? If you normally go to the store, and you know, if you don't put the effort in yourself with, you know, treating yourself nice, how can I put it? Sometimes I'm like, I got so much going on, and I'm like, oh gosh, how do I get it out properly so you understand what I'm saying? You have to want more for yourself. It starts with you. You have to, you know, start off with treating yourself. And by treating yourself, you start to get used to that treatment. You know, you're like, wait a minute, I take myself out. I give myself manicures, pedicures. You know, I want that reciprocated. You know, in my job, perhaps if you're working and you feel like you're settling, you know, for a salary which is not making you happy, then ask for more. And if they're not willing to pay you more, then you have to look at your other options. You know, if you're in a relationship and the man is settling, you know, or he's not really putting in the effort to keep you happy, then you have to look at your other options. I know it sounds drastic and hard, but trust me, dear, you're worth it. You know, you have no idea. Women rule. We really do. And without us, I don't know where the world would be. It sounds arrogant, but hello, let's face the facts. It's true. You know, so don't settle. Believe in yourself and expect, and do the work. Very important. Do the work. Okay, so I applied my my concealer and I use my MAC brush 195, and now I'm going to apply my MAC foundation, my everyday foundation. And this is Studio Fix Fluid, and it's the color NC45 SPF 15. And of course, I'm going to use my beauty brush, or not brush, my beauty blender, which I love to use. Yeah, I mean, it also starts with like makeup. I mean, something so little and perhaps maybe a bit minor, but I mean, it starts with yourself. You know, what do you do for yourself? What's nice? I mean, like for me with makeup, I don't invest in cheap products. I invest in expensive products, which make me feel good, and I know that, you know, okay, if I'm going to put something on my skin because I'm worth it, I'm going to put something good on my skin, you know, and if it costs a little bit more, that's okay. Why not? You know, I'm not going to be cheap in that aspect and settle for less, you know. So, you know, just these little things where you think, okay, that's irrelevant, but it's not. It starts there, you know. Clothes wise, I know for the longest time, because I used to wear a lot of vintage clothing, and I was just so a vintage freak. I didn't buy any new things, and so later as I got older and you know, I started to I didn't want to wear any more old clothes anymore because I'm getting old, so why would I want to stay vintage? I want to, you know, go to modern and be young. So yes, why not? So I changed my style, and I started to invest more. I mean, of course, I don't go out and, you know, get too crazy with the spending, and, you know, and expensive products. I mean, but I mean, I'll go out and I buy nice clothes now, and I buy them new. And I'm okay with that, because I'm worth it. I'm not settling anymore. I don't know if I was necessarily settling with vintage. I mean, I really loved vintage clothing, and I loved the style, but I mean, I just got to the point where I wasn't feeling it anymore. And I don't know, with clothes, there's a history tacked on to it, so I don't know, it kind of bothered me a bit. So that's why I was just like, okay, I prefer to create my own history and vintage, you know, with the clothes, with the modern clothes that I wear today, you know, create my own history or story. So yeah, that's why I stopped wearing vintage clothing. But for the longest, I just didn't think, you know, I don't know, I wouldn't say I was worth it, but I didn't really invest in myself back then. And of now, I've changed that, you know, because I know that I'm worth it, and I don't want to settle anymore. I don't want to go for something that I don't like. You know, if I definitely don't do this too often, but if I'm going to a restaurant and they come out and they send me a plate that I'm just like, I'm not going to settle and just eat it. I'm just going to settle. I'm just going to send it back. Of course, I'm not going to ask for the same thing, because I've worked in a restaurant, and sometimes I don't know, sending things back is not really good, because you never know what could come back out on the plate. So what people could do. I know, but you just never know. If you worked in a restaurant, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just wouldn't settle, you know, or if I ordered something and I didn't like it, you know, before I would just sit with it. I don't settle anymore. I send it back. You know, I know it starts with these little steps, or, you know, these little things where you think, okay, it's not relevant, but it is relevant. You know, it's all a part of settling. You know, ask for what you want, go for what you want, go for what you feel like you deserve. That's really important, you know, and don't feel bad. It's okay. And like I said, if you're not that type and you just don't feel comfortable, then start reading more books. I got a good book here. I mentioned it before in one of my videos, but it's called The Aladdin Factor. This book it's awesome, because yeah, it really teaches you about asking, you know, ask, you know, expect. And yeah, it changed my life around, because I don't have problems now. If there's something I don't like, or if it's something I would like to have, or an enhancement, I don't have a problem with asking. The worst thing that can come out is they say no, or, you know, it doesn't work out. Then okay, I have to do the work to make sure I can get to, you know, I have to do the work so that I can receive that, so I can be happy and not feel like I'm settling, you know? Okay, so I'm not going to stay on this video too long. I promise. Excuse me. Talking. Okay, so I'm going to use now conspiracy. And I am going to take the color. Let's see, which color I'm going to take. I think I'm going to take Not a Fact. That's this one right here. And I'm going to use my MAC brush 217. Yes, so that one right there. I'm just gonna tap it on in there. Yeah, but start off small, but just start, you know. Don't put it off and be like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get to that point. No, start it now, do it now, start expecting now and not settling. Start it, you know, because otherwise you'll procrastinate and then you'll put it off, and you should never put yourself off. You know, I think it's good that you're a type of person that wants to take care of others and and be helpful, but you also have to, you know, look out for yourself and take care of yourself and make sure that you're happy. That's very important. Make yourself a priority, you know, and don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I can't tell you how many other people, and especially men, they have no problem. They don't settle for less. They know exactly what they want to have and they go for it, and they won't settle for less. They don't go outside of not what, you know, what they don't want to have. They go for it. So women should also get into that habit of also just going for it and doing it, and not think, you know, putting too much thought and having a bad feeling, you know. So take my blending brush. I feel like I'm going a little bit fast. I normally like to be a little bit slow, but I understand you all have a very busy day, and so I definitely don't want to hold you up, and I really appreciate that you guys take the time out to listen to me. I love to talk, and I like to help people, and yeah, it's an amazing feeling because yeah, you get a little bit of a high when you know you're helping somebody, you know. Okay, so I think now I'm going to take the color Illuminati. I've done this color before. It's like a money color green. So, and I'm going to use my MAC brush, and this is an eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to tap it here. So I'm not sure what kind of look how it's gonna turn out, but sometimes I like to just play around with the makeup, and you should too. Play around with the makeup until you know, come up with something that you like, and don't be afraid to play around with the colors. But yes, check out that book, and you know, start working on yourself and start asking. And like I said, don't be afraid. It's okay. It's really okay. Trust me. It makes a big difference. And you, I don't know, and then as you start to, you know, as you start to receive, and as you start to, yeah, you start to glow. Things, you hold your head up a little bit higher, you know, you have a little bit, you have an arch in your back, you know, you're sitting straight up, you're walking straight up and tall, because you know you are worth it, you know, you are very much so worth it. And like I said, doing those affirmations, they really do help you. Saying you believe in yourself and that you're worth it, you know. You are worth it. Okay, so now I'm going to do the eyeliner from MAC, and this is Photo Gravure. And it's a nice dark brown. And I always like to apply that to my bottom lash, my eyes, to get that smoky look. So, I like that. Okay. Yes, so don't feel shy. Ask. And don't settle. So important. Don't settle. Don't do it. You will so regret it, you know. Check out some of the women around you, you know. How do they react? Or, you know, even check out the men. I mean, are they the types who would, you know, just settle. I mean, check out the personalities. I mean, that's a huge point. Make sure that you're surrounded around people who are, have that same mindset, that aren't settling, because if you're hanging out with your friend and she's also kind of like you, that's not a big help, and nothing against your friend, but you need to be, if you want to elevate in life, level up, you have to, surround yourself around people who, see themselves as valuable, and worth it, so make sure you're hanging out with the right people. And if you're not, then slowly distance yourself. Find people, who have this mindset of not settling, Okay, so I'm going to go and smoke out my bottom eye. That's my rides here, okay. My rides here. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, so I'm going to smoke that out. And yeah, get that book because it's going to make a world of a difference. I tell you, it's quite heavy. I'm going to go back. It looks like I got a black eye. Well, I do have a black eye. Yeah, it's a little bit too heavy. I have to go back and smoke that out. Oh, that's really, ooh. I think I overdid it. Oh, but if you have your beauty blender, you can always go back in and tap it out to try to smooth it out, to blend it in. So don't be afraid. It's okay. We all make mistakes, but don't settle. I'm curious to know how you all feel about the topic of settling. Are you the type of person who settles? Are you the one who is like, oh, okay, I'll take it. I don't like it, but I'll take it. Don't do it. And if you are, change it. It's never too late to make that change. Oh, make that change. Is that a Michael Jackson song? Make that change. Okay, it's a different meaning, but make that change. Man in the mirror. No, that's something different, but make the change, and don't feel bad about it. Okay, so, sorry guys, I'm back into not a fact. I'm gonna try to play around because it looks a little bit too dark. It's a little bit too thick. So you can play around with the colors and really give a smoky and colorful smoky look. I like that. Oh, and I'm dipping now into the Diet Root Beer. It's that one there. I really want to smoke it out. This almost looks like a bit of like a concealer almost. Yeah, overall, yeah, I like that. Yeah, overall, I mean, another thing that helps is making a list, making a list of what you expect, maybe perhaps from your job, or make a list of how much money you may want to earn one day, or if you have friends and you feel like you're settling for these friendships that probably aren't good, or maybe you're married or your partner is just not, make a list of the things which you expect, and don't feel bad to share it. Say, listen, I expect this, this is what I deserve to have, and don't feel bad about it. Stand to it, and like I said, if there's no type of compromise or no halfway meet or whatever, don't settle. Consider your options, you know? That's important. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and this is Yves Saint Laurent, and this is the #1 Mini Mile Noir matte. So it's a eyeliner that gives you a matte look. I'm going to do a wing on both sides, and I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so got the wing look now. Might have to go and play a little bit more, but I gotta do something to make the eyes pop. I have now my Urban Decay Heavy Metal, and it's like a gold, really glittery gold. Now with these highlighters or glitter gel, you have to be really careful because they are really like extreme. They're intensive, so you just need a little bit from the it's my little basket of brushes. I only have a little bit of brushes. Just a little bit. Okay, so all right, so just take a teeny bit, and then you just tap it here in the inner corner, and that gives it a little bit of a pop, not too much. I seen one time a tutorial, and the girl, she had, I don't know if you guys had heard of these milk tattoos, but they're like little stamps, and you can put them on your face or wherever. And she had a star. I also have a star, and she put it right there in the inner corner, and it looks so cool. I tried it, but it didn't work for me, but looked really cool. Okay. So you just need a little bit, not too much, because it's really heavy. I'm glad that it didn't dry out, because I have this really good, oh, I love this stuff. And unfortunately it dried all out, and I have not been able to, I mean, I guess they discontinued it, which was a pity, because I love this stuff. Hang on. I still even have the package in the box. It was from Tarte. It was Get Ready Festival. It was like this glitzer cream or gel, and you can put it here on the side of your face, just a little bit. Oh, it was so cool, but it dried all out, even though I kept it closed, you know. That's the thing with makeup. Sometimes some products you got to take care and use them up, because they will dry out on you. Unfortunately, I didn't know that. I mean, I thought I took care because I kept it closed, but it didn't last, and they have not bought that product out since. So, okay, so I don't know. I guess I'm feeling it a bit. I still feel like something is missing. I'm not settling. See? No, don't settle. Okay, so wait a second. Use my eye brush or eyeshadow brush. And I think I'm gonna try out this color, this Conspiracy. This green there. I feel like my eye isn't really popping like I would like it to. I just put that here in a bit in the inner corner. That's all. No, that looks pretty good. Can you see? Play with your makeup and don't settle. Don't settle for that look if you're not happy. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here a little bit there in the inner corner. Yeah, that's pretty. That looks nice. Take my blending brush, blend it out. No, I'm feeling that. You guys like it? Okay, so eyelash time. So I'm gonna apply my eyelashes. These are Ardell's and they're wispies. I can highly recommend them. They don't really give you that full look, but I mean, for a natural everyday look, these guys are it. So I'm gonna put my eyelashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so got the eyelashes on. They definitely make a difference, huh? Okay, so now I'm gonna go for NARS. And this is the color Aroused, and I'm gonna take my blush brush. I'm just gonna tap it a little bit on. Just need a little bit because you deserve it. No. Yes, you deserve it, guys. That's how you have to think. I started a new channel, and it's a channel with just affirmations, and one of my videos is a you deserve video. So I'm gonna place the link at the bottom, so if you're interested, check it out, listen to it, and do these affirmations like every day. I deserve this, I deserve that, I deserve this, you know, so you can actually get it in your head, and so you can already start thinking, you know, get into the way of thinking. You deserve it. I'm not gonna settle, you know, because you're worth it. Okay, so Fenty. This is the Moscow Mule Ginger Binge, and this is my MAC brush 128S. I don't know, but it's a big thick one, and I usually use that for applying my highlighter. You just take a little bit, just dab it there on the side. Makes a difference. Nose glows a little bit. Okay, so, and I'm going to take this lipstick. I had it on, no, which one is this? No, this is the orange one. I had a copper one that I tried yesterday, and that was really pretty. I think it was, yes, it was the Urban Decay, this guy right here. And it's a copper color, and I kind of like that. I had it on yesterday, and I like that. Some people use lip liner. I never use lip liner. I think it's a waste, but if you're the type that kind of puts it on messy, then a lip liner would definitely help you to keep it in and keep it neat. But you know, I'm pretty good. I don't very seldom use it. I have 2 lip liners, but I very seldom use it. So, what y'all think? I'm feeling it. Okay, so I'm gonna do my trick again. 1, 2, 3. Voila! So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Yeah, I hope you were able to gain something from what I was talking about. Not settling for less. Very important. Do the work. Do the affirmations. And read that book. I'll show you the book again. It's a really good book. It's this one. I'll also place a link down at the bottom of the video so you can just click into it. I highly recommend getting that book. You can also get it over Kindle, and if you don't have time to read it, then get the audiobook version, just as good. And in that way you can listen to it in the car. And yeah, you got to do the work so you can already get into that mindset of not settling for less. So anyway, yeah, like the video. I can use some likes, so like the video and subscribe. I'm constantly uploading videos, so yeah. So until next time, thank you and bye.